Hi everybody, Fred Mastison with Hook and Barrel Magazine with you today. Recently you had a great opportunity to take the brand new Taurus executive grade 692 out on the range for a test drive. Let's take a look. So the 692 is the latest addition to Taurus's executive grade line, and it's a winner. The executive grade pistols are guns essentially that they take into a separate area, and these guns are hand fit, hand tuned, completely cleaned out for hard edges, and they become really as close as you can get to a custom gun off the shelf that you can find, and they've done a fine job. Now, while it has all the great features as these other executive grades, this gun is a little bit different because they have the capacity to change the cylinders. All I have to do is open the cylinder, press release, pull it out, and I can change a cylinder, which allows me to shoot not only 357 38 plus P, I can also shoot 9mm, so the gun does double duty. So one of the first things that you notice about the gun is obviously the aesthetics. It is a good looking revolver. The Altamont walnut grips on it really give it a nice finish, and then the polished satin stainless on it is really offsets it quite well. So mechanically the gun is indeed a shooter. First and foremost, we have a tuned trigger, which is a really nice feature in a revolver, especially for one that I consider off the shelf or right out of the box. We just don't see that very often. This is a single action, double action gun, so if you choose to shoot it from a cocked hammer, we have some nice stippling, nice knurling on the hammer. Gives me a good purchase without ripping the flesh off. Under a single action, it's about 3 pounds for the trigger to break. The release on the cylinder is nice and large without being too large and cumbersome. Doesn't catch when I'm doing holstering. Sight-wise, it's a good setup. I have an adjustable rear sight and then a brass rod front sight. I really like that for a couple reasons. First is indexing. It's very easy for me to pick that up. And two, it's brass. Fiber optics are really nice, and I get that, but there's a reason why they send extra fiber optic rods with your sights. I like something that's a little more durable. Now, the gun is also ported. That allows me to manage recoil and muzzle flip really well. Now, I ran a variety of ammo through this gun, and I mean everything. 180 grain 357 earth crushers, all the way down to some soft shooting 115 grain 9mm, and it didn't hiccup one time. It's a very comfortable gun to shoot. Application-wise, I see this gun doing really well in the concealed carry market. It's got some heft to it, but it's not a boat anchor by any stretch of the imagination, and it's a nice gun to shoot. Once again, I can shoot it in 9mm and 38 special if you want to get some training rounds without being a little more firm on your wrist. Overall, I think Taurus did a fantastic job. I'm a big fan of their executive grade line, and I'm really thrilled to see a new gun added to that. If you're curious about it, looking for a new revolver, I can't encourage you enough. If you have questions or comments, as always, let me know. But until I see you again, stay safe.